What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now. I'm Alex, and in this video, I want to talk about the rumored Kingdom Hearts Disney Plus show and talk about if 2022 is the year that it'll happen, if it'll be announced, anything like that. Now, this is maybe more of a deep cut, not necessarily for Kingdom Hearts fans, but just in general, maybe more of a deep cut. But this has been something that's really floated around for a while. Now, I believe this past year, now, like, I'm recording it, and then you guys are seeing it at different times, so and we're right at the crossing point between years, so it's hard. But I believe back in 2021, I did a video for sure, I think on my second channel, talking about rumors on a show for Kingdom Hearts, and I think I even thought back then that was like the first time it was talked about. Turns out, and I didn't know this until maybe right now, back in May of 2020, May 26th of 2020, there was a industry insider, an entertainment insider, that talked about it. I was originally going to publish this as an exclusive article, but apparently a few other insiders have heard about it too, so I'm just going to tweet it out. There's a Kingdom Hearts series in the works at Disney Plus. Disney originally wanted to make it, but that didn't work out, so Square Enix was asked to create a pilot using Unreal Engine. This series is most likely not live action, but CG animated. They're currently casting. And that was May of 2020, and I'm pretty sure this past year, 2021, we also heard more about it. I'll have to check on the second video or the second channel, but so that's two times. And I actually only thought when I did that first video that it was only one time. So I kind of believe it. I mean, I don't really know why you'd make something like that up. I think the only thing that could really realistically happen is the project maybe falls through, Square Enix doesn't have the time or resources or whatever, and kind of the plug gets pulled. But beyond that happening, I feel like this is one of those things that very well likely could happen. Now, should it happen, I feel like there's a place for it. To say like spin-offs of Kingdom Hearts aren't wanted or they aren't necessary. I mean, I do think maybe there's a little too many of them, and they stopped progress between main installment, like numbered Kingdom Hearts games. But to discredit the importance of the side games is silly, right? Because like Dream Drop Distance, incredibly important. Birth by Sleep, arguably the most important. Even like Chain of Memories at the time was actually more important than I thought it was, being like I don't even know how old I was, like a 6 to 8 year old playing Chain of Memories. I was like, well, am I supposed to know what's going on here? So, they're all important. Now, I'm not saying like the show, I don't know, should the show do a game? Should the show be something entirely new and continue to push the lore or the side lore? Honestly, I would kind of take either of them. At this point, it's already so convoluted, and like you have to do mobile games and like all this. And again, like going back to like Chain of Memories and stuff, like you have to have already done all this stuff to even have a slight clue of what's going on with the story. How much worse can it get, to put it on a TV show, a Disney Plus show, and then say, well, you need to watch the show to like know this extra knowledge? I mean, it's already that way, so why not just add another medium to it? And I know I'm poking fun at it. Kingdom Hearts is one of my favorite franchises of all time. I respect the hell out of it. I love it to death. It is way too convoluted. It's very complicated, but I really do love it. And then at the same time, if they were to do a game as a show, a lot of the game is driven by dialogue sometimes. In fact, a lot of times, I guess it's cutscenes. As I'm trying to like walk myself through it real time, like would it work to do all CG, all animated, a TV show, say based off of the first Kingdom Hearts? I think you should probably start at number 1. But then there are prequels to it, but you don't start at like number 2 or something, right? Is basically what I'm saying. I don't know. I'd be up for it. So I hope that this could be the year. I made a video already, depending on when you guys watch this, a week ago, 2 weeks ago, whatever, talking about Kingdom Hearts in 2022, and I mainly were talking about games, and I kind of wanted to do this video separately, even though, obviously, it's the same franchise. This upcoming year, or this year, whatever, is going to be, I think, a really big year. I think at the very least, we're going to get an announcement of a new game, whether it's a spin-off or a main game, whatever, and that's maybe we get an actual game release. I know there are technically some things releasing in 2022, but like Birth by Sleep 2 or even maybe Kingdom Hearts 4, right? So I think it's going to be a big year for that, but hey, I would not put it past them at all at some point if they did, like a big celebration thing for Kingdom Hearts' anniversary to say, hey, here's a remaster package. It's got Remind. It's got Melody of Memory. It's got all the other games. It's on next gen. You got that. Here's an announcement for Birth by Sleep 2. We're working on Kingdom Hearts 4, but we're not going to talk about it. And also, we have a TV show on Disney+. Like, I mean, that would be incredible. I wouldn't put it past them at all for all number one, for all those things to be happening at one time, and number two, for them to kind of announce it in one go. So I'm hopeful. I mean, I think that would be really kind of cool. I mean, for me as a content creator, it's definitely more content to talk about and to theorize and to watch it and to talk about it with you guys. So I'm definitely rooting for it for sure. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you guys hit the bell icon. If you guys want to follow me anywhere else, I have a Twitter. I have a second YouTube channel. I have Patreon and YouTube memberships. Links for all of them are in the description below. Thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you all on the next video.